So I clearly woke up today and chose chaos because I am on my second cup of matcha and I'm just like, anxiety who? Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Leeor Alexandra. Welcome to the Baby Elephant community. On this channel we talk about the law of attraction, spirituality, self-development, and so much more. And today I want to talk to you about a new manifestation method. And I am totally aware of how long it's been since we've talked manifestation techniques. Like actual techniques. It's crazy. That's what this channel basically started with. I'm still manifesting every single day of my life. We talk about it still all the time on this channel. And today's method is something that I've spoken about before, but I feel like it's been refined now and it's more powerful than ever. And a lot of it is inspired by the teachings of Neville Goddard. This method, when I originally taught it, I thought that I kind of came up with it because it's just something that I did in my normal, everyday manifesting life. And then later on, I began to study Neville Goddard, and he was teaching about this stuff, lecturing this stuff in the 1900s. So this method is very much in the collective unconscious, which is really cool, which is what we're going to talk about today, and what I'm calling the rehearsal method. So Neville Goddard is big on the feeling is the secret, which basically means that in order to manifest something, you have to feel what it's going to feel like to have it. You have to make yourself feel that way in the present moment. Enter that feeling, and that's how you manifest it. The secret to manifestation is feeling it. So you are bringing the unseen into the seen through feeling, and then it becomes physical and physical matter reality. So we're just gonna jump right into it today. This is how the rehearsal method works. You bring to mind or visualize a friend or someone you're close with, a family member, somebody whose face and voice you can actually imagine, okay? And you hear them telling you what you want to manifest as if it's in the present moment. You have them say in the present tense how happy they are for you that you finally met the love of your life, or congratulating you on your new job, or giving their appreciation for your new book that you just released, or how grateful they feel that you are finally feeling better, anything like that. So your desire comes out of this other person's mouth as if it's already happened, and they're complimenting you on it, they're congratulating you on it. So whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest, you imagine that this other person is saying to you that it has already happened. And as you imagine this, notice what you're feeling as they say these words of affirmation to you, as they congratulate you or celebrate you or say something that you've been wanting them to say for a very long time. What are you feeling? Notice those feelings and let them wash over you. Really, really feel them. And then what you're going to do is let go and move on with your day. So you're going to feel proud of yourself. You're going to feel happy, relieved, accomplished. Feel as if you really are this person that your friend or loved one is saying that you are. This person who got into the school of their dreams. This person who's in the relationship that they've always wanted to be. This person who's traveling the world. Really imagine this other person affirming to you in the present tense or as if it's already happened. And then you completely let it go. So that doesn't mean forcing yourself to forget about it. It means knowing in that moment, okay, this is going to happen, and then just moving on with your day, having other things to tend to. The thing is, when we become obsessed with our manifestation, when we're thinking about it all day long, we're not giving the universe the space to come in and make it happen. We're not giving reality the time to rearrange the fabric of reality in order for this thing to manifest. So simply go about your day, get to work, go clean, go talk to someone, do something else, do a puzzle, take your dog on a walk, just do something else and stop thinking about it. Letting go is naturally forgetting about it because you just have other parts of your life to tend to, right? So you can manifest something that has nothing to do with the person that's delivering the message in your visualizations through this method, or you can manifest something with a specific person using this method. Maybe it's somebody that you've had a crush on forever and you want them to confess how they feel about you or whatever. So you imagine them saying that. Or maybe it's somebody that you want to hire you or mentor you or hang out with you or give you something. You imagine this person. You might remember earlier on in my YouTube career, I did the phone call method. It's very similar to this, where before you make a phone call, you visualize how the other person is going to react, and it's kind of like an outer intention kind of thing, where you recognize the emotions that this person is going to feel. So that's a really good way to do it as well. What is this person going to feel when they're saying this to me? Hopefully it's, loving and giving and generous and proud. So I had tremendous success with this in my life many times. One really interesting time that it happened was pretty, it was kind of recent. I had ended things with a man that I really cared about, and it ended on a pretty bad note. We weren't talking, and it had been weeks at this point, and I began to accept that maybe I would never get any closure or the apology that I deserved or anything like that. So one day I was on a walk and I was listening to one of Neville Goddard's lectures when he talked about this similar method of seeing and hearing the person telling you what you want them to say and then completely letting it go. So as I'm on this walk, I pause my audiobook and I keep walking, and I imagined this man apologizing for everything, telling me how much he valued and cherished me, complimenting me, and making me feel better about the way that we had ended, because I still had so much love for this person and I didn't want it to end that way. I even imagined him acknowledging that he knows that we can't get back together because it was just too tainted at this point, but that it is a huge loss for him. So it's not that I imagined him asking for me back. I imagined for that specific thing, for kind of like a little bit of closure, to know how he felt, to be able to say how I felt, and to hear these specific things from him. So while I was visualizing this, I felt the emotions that I would feel during the conversation. I felt the relief, the love, the acceptance, and also, to be honest, I felt a little bit of anxiety, which would be normal if I was really having this conversation, right? So once I finished this visualization, I put my audiobook on, I continued my walk, and honest to God, I completely forgot that I had done this. Now, like I said, we had not been talking for weeks at this point. Yet that very day, I got a text from this man asking if we can talk. And when we spoke, he said everything I had visualized him saying. It felt almost like deja vu. To the very detail of the acknowledgement that he knows that we can't get back together because it's too tainted, but that it was a huge loss to both of us, right? The very day that I had used this technique and then completely forgotten about it, like Neville Goddard recommends, it came into manifestation. So this method is so simple, it's honestly pretty fun, and it's not so much about bending the other person to your will. That's not what happens. What you're doing is you're choosing a reality in which this situation exists already, because we do have multiple realities that we are subtly shifting between every single day. So let me know if you use this method, and come back and let other people know how it worked. I'd love to hear. It could be as immediate as the same day like it was for me. It could be 5 minutes after you do the visualization, or it could take some time. I remember about 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, I had scripted something that I wanted somebody to say to me, this other person that I wanted them to say to me. And very recently, they came back into my life and said everything I had scripted a few years back. So it's all in divine timing, and things eventually happen. So just have faith that divine timing is real, and that you're being protected, and that people come in and out of your life for a reason. And yeah, try this manifestation technique. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if you want more videos like this by giving this video a thumbs up and a comment, because it really helps. It tells the algorithm gods that you like Leeor's videos and you want more of them, so they should be recommended to you more when I post. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can sometimes be alerted when I post. I'm under the impression at this point that it doesn't really do anything, but you might as well try, right? Thank you for spending some time with me. I love you, and until next time, keep your vibration way, way, way up. Bye.